The idea here is to use this same example. So I think we are all familiar with it and we are all have used it extensively. So let's review for just a second. So I have the same project here, the same issue. So we have an order class and we have a product class. So the product will be the master that it has the collection of orders. Yes, take a look. That we have the collection of orders, and then we're going to ask for the order count, we're going to ask for the order total, and we're going to ask for the maximum order. And if you see, all of them has a method, and you can see what is happening here. They here evaluate the criteria order count, they here iterate for each order and add the total, and they here actually just comparing which is the maximum, so they know what is the maximum order. So all of this is calculated at this is calculated every time. One thing that I need still to do is comment out this persisting attribute, because we will test. Let's comment it out. Let's comment it out. So if we see all these properties, they don't have a set, and of course that means that they are non-persistent, so they are not going to be on the database. Same thing here, there is only a get. All of these properties are calculated in real time all the time. So if we run this, and of course while this is running, you can see that we have in the updated, we are creating, let's see, what did I miss? I'm missing a parenthesis. No, I have to remove a parenthesis. No, it's just this that we need to include it inside the comment and then add the parenthesis. Okay, so basically we have in the updater 3 products and each product has 10 orders. That's it. Let's run it. I also enable the XPO value tree on the diagnostic, that way we can see the queries. Right now we don't even have the database created, so it's creating the database and everything else. Okay, so right here we have 10 orders for each product. So we have 3 products right here. There are 30 orders, but let's close this, and we have 3 products. Each product has 10 orders, and if we clear the console, we close the product list view and we open it again, we can basically see here the queries that it created. It did, of course, the query to product to bring all the products that it have, and the return is 3 because we only have 3 products. And then it did a query to the order table for each product. So we have 1 with the 10 order, 2 and 3. So for every time that you are even refreshing, if we clear here, this list view is doing all those queries, always going to the order, and it's going a query to the order for each product. So if we have 1,000 products, 1 million products, it will do 1 million query to the order tables. So with that one, we can now clear here and open the list view. Now if you see in the list view, let's minimize here, we are doing a query to product because we are opening product, and we are also doing a query to order because we need to bring, again, calculate the order count, calculate the maximum order, the order total. That is happening every time. So, and even if we refresh, yes, that is happening again. And actually, when you refresh, if you see, it's even going and bringing the product that it needs for the next record. So it's doing an extra query as well. It's doing 1 to the product, 1 to the order, and then 1 to the product again. So when we go to the next record, we already have it there. So that's the case. It's always going to the order table and it's doing for each product. So especially in the list view, If you have 3 products, it will do the select to bring all the products, and it will do for each product a select to the order. So now let's stop this for a second, and we can even go to the database, refresh, calculated properties, and if we open the product table, you see we don't have here the order total, maximum order, and all the 3 calculated properties. Now let's make these properties persistent. And let's make the other one persistent as well. And we need to comment out this one because this was happening in the unloaded, and that's why, because that's the reason why every time that it was going here, it calculates. So every time. Now we have the other scenario where we're going to make all these properties persistent. We're gonna comment this out, so if it goes here and you have a value, it won't execute that method. It will directly go to the field. But we did something else. We added non-browsable field. Right here, recalculate. So non-browsable only in the database we can see it, and we include it in the if. See, and let's also uncomment it out, and we'll get to this method shortly. Okay, let's delete the base. Okay, now let's go to the base. We open product, and we can see that we have now order counts, order total, maximum order in the database. So if we close this one and clear all and open the product, you see now only there is a query to the product table. There is no more order queries to the order. So if you remember last time, there was 1 query to the products and 3 queries to order because we only have 3 products. But if we were 1,000, it would be 1,000 queries. Now if we clear again and we open, let's take a look. Just 1 query again to the product. There is no query to the order or anything. Even if we refresh, now I will do 2 queries, but it's for the next record. 1, 2, that's it, to the product. It's not going to the order at all. So we are avoiding a lot of extra loading. Now, what happens if we do a change in the database? Or if I come here, and for example, let's open here, and we have A8 is this OID, and I go to the order tables. Let's select one that has A8, and we change this order to 98. Doesn't matter. Now, if I come here and I refresh, nothing changed. You can see, because all the on change is happening on code. So if you do in the database, the system doesn't know.